What's up, Saber fans? It's your boy Breezy back again. Today's installation is on a TXQ Luke Return of the Jedi lightsaber. It's a replica of his hero lightsaber. This one was made by TXQ. So this installation is for Daniel. I've done a few projects for Daniel, but this saber was actually in my collection as an empty, and Daniel wanted to pick this up and wanted me to install it for him. I'm pretty proud of this installation. I did come up with some pretty creative things because I did not want a charging mechanism in here. I've done that before in the past. I've seen it before. I'd rather prefer to remove a battery and charge it externally. It just charges faster in my opinion. So I created a removable battery system for this. So this is a really nice replica by TXQ. It did not have a blade plug, so I did create one for you, Daniel, here. I tried to make it look, as Canon as I could, and it does have shine through. Here's a better look at the thin neck, the control box, the D-ring. So it's a really, really nice replica by TXQ. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at the installation. So you will notice that you actually have a piece here. Daniel, this is gonna be your battery capsule. So like I said, I was trying to be real creative in terms of creating a removable battery system for this thin neck, and I really didn't want wires attached from the Pixel PCB down to the grip section of the hilt. So let's take a look at what I came up with. So because I did that, every piece of this saber can come apart. So the pommel can come off here. This section can come off. There you go. So it comes apart in 3 pieces. I do recommend not removing this thin neck portion because there are wires just connected from the bottom of this emitter to the top of the emitter. So you really don't need to mess with this at all, Daniel. But let's go ahead and take a look at this. So your retention screws right here. I actually put 2 of them in here. You only really need 1 to retain the blade, but I included 2 for you. Well, let's just loosen it up. We're gonna take this blade plug out. I did create this blade plug for you. Oh, I actually added 3. So you can use all 3 if you want, Daniel. So I created this blade plug, try to make it as accurate as possible to Luke's saber. Clearly it's not metal, but it will suffice. It does have shine through. So right here, you have a Shtok V4 lit PCB. It is connected to the bottom half of a thin neck PCB, which connects to this part here, installed with the Proffie 3.9. The 2-button setup. There are 2 micro pixels inside the clamp card. Daniel, you don't have to remove this at all. Don't remove the clamp card because under it is all just the wiring and the 3D printed piece that I put in here to make this work as intended. And then this is the part that I'm really proud of here. Like I said, it is a removable battery system. And if you take a look at the bottom part, you'll notice that there are little things that stick out right here. And they match with the tracks that are inside the control box section here. So it's gonna act like a guide for your battery. So because it's a thin neck, we have limited space. So I did not utilize a kill key for this because this can be taken out, charged, put back in. So let's go ahead and see how it functions. You're gonna pop the battery in. And then you will use these tracks as your guide. The battery will always face up towards the control box. And then just push it all the way in.
I'll never turn to the dark side.
There you go. And we have the deleted cave sequence LED blinkies going on here in the control box. So in the pommel, I also created a little spacer here just to make sure nothing ever moves when you do put the battery in. You just tighten it all the way. It should be clocked properly. You just put the top section on here. Let me go ahead and put the blade plug back in so you can see that there is shine through here. So 2-button setup. Top button here is your power, bottom will be your auxiliary. Oh, and I didn't mention that the speaker that I actually used is a 28mm, the Saber Merchant speaker. Sounds really, really good. It's nice and loud. I do have gesture controls on here for you. And then in every sound font, you will have your idle as the deleted cave sequence, but when you turn it on, it should match the color of your blade. It may look a little different because these LED triangles, the top one's green and the bottom one's red. So if, for example, if it's blue, you'll probably see a mixture of the colors here because of the LED triangles here, or the plastic triangles in front of the LEDs. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at this hilt with a blade in it. So here is that removable battery system again. Daniel, you can just charge this externally, use the tracks, push it in. There is the deleted cave sequence. You can put the pommel right back on. So because it's clean, it's a clean aluminum, it is a fingerprint magnet. So just be wary of that, Daniel, when you're playing around with it. So let's go ahead and loosen the retention screw and put a blade inside. Takes a 1-inch blade. Just make sure it makes good contact when you push down on it. And then, like I said earlier, you only really need 1 retention screw, but you can use all 3 if you like. If you don't want these little screws to fall out, might be a good idea to tighten them just a little bit at least. All right, let's fire up. Again, top button is your power, bottom button is your auxiliary. This thing is nice and loud with a 28mm Saber Merchant speaker.
Red.
I also have your menu navigation in Luke's voice.
Dark orange, gold, yellow, green, aquamarine, cyan, deep sky blue, dodger blue, revert.
There's your gesture controls.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
So the first, I want to say 4 sound fonts are all Luke. And then the rest of the sound fonts are your favorite sound fonts, Daniel, that you sent to me. So you should be familiar with that. I did put the FET button prop on here. So the sabers that I've done for you, it's gonna be the same exact button configuration for this saber as well.
I'll never turn to the dark side. Your overconfidence is your weakness. That thing that attacked us, there's a second one.
Yeah, so I was right. So the first 4 are Luke, the rest are the Soundfonts that you sent me, that you said were your favorites.
My name is Jedi Master Iko Diodaki.
Tell me everything, Devon. Lord Maul.
Alright, so these are actually the new Kyberphonic Shadow Bundle that Daniel sent me. These fonts are super cool.
Red, white, revert.
Dark Lord of the Sith.
Anakin's gone.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
What is thy bidding?
Master,
Anakin's
Dark Lord of...
Lord Maul. Devon.
Tell me. My name is Jedi Master.
That thing. You're overcome. I'll never turn. I am a Jedi. Red, white, Navajo white, revert.
All right, guys, that is it. This is a TXQ Luke Skywalker Return of the Jedi replica lightsaber installed with a Proffie 3.9 for Daniel. Daniel, thank you so much for trusting me with yet another one of your projects. If you guys are looking for a custom lightsaber installation or a custom neopixel blade, hit me up, check me out. Breezy Saber Works on Facebook, Instagram. Check out my Etsy shop, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until next time. May the Force be with you. Peace.